Welcome to Ramadan Radio Wolverhampton. This is Stories of the Week. Joining me today, it's the Akhtar show today. Joined by my niece and my nephew. First of all, welcoming Umber Akhtar. Good morning, Umber.
Good morning. How are you today?
Excellent. Nice to see two cute faces in front of me this Sunday morning. How you been?
I've been good.
How's lockdown?
Not much changed really.
No.
Just going to school, carrying
School
on.
back home, school
Yeah.
back home. We'll talk about school later. Aris.
Hello, I'm glad to be back after a few weeks break playing football.
Weeks?
Months.
Months?
What?
Nearly a year.
Really?
No,
I don't think that long.
It's been about 3 months, isn't it?
Yeah.
Since Aris is gone, his voice has broken, hasn't it? Do you think so?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you've gone a bit more adulty, from a baby voice to an adult voice.
Yeah, you could kind of say.
Yeah. Well, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. Hopefully doing it next week as well and the weeks after.
Fantastic. That's grand news.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. Commitment from the young.
My football's been cancelled because of the whole lockdown.
Yeah.
So now I'm free on Sunday, so I can do it.
Excellent. How's football been anyway?
It's been good. It's been all right. Just now it's been cancelled. There's not really I don't have training. I don't have matches. It's a bit boring, but
So you could concentrate on your schoolwork now.
yeah, I can.
Excellent stuff. So today is Sunday, November the 15th, 2020. We are live from Walden House in Wolverhampton. Yesterday was Diwali, so everyone celebrating Diwali yesterday. Congratulations. Happy
Happy
Diwali to
Diwali.
you. Did you hear the fireworks last night?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was so many around.
I think there was more fireworks on Diwali than it was on November the 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah, agree?
Even
Agree.
though this month there's been loads of fireworks everywhere.
I know. People have got a lot of money to waste, haven't they? But yeah, yesterday, I think it was about 2:35 a.m. this morning.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even Diwali. Someone was blasting the fireworks off, and I thought, I'm trying to sleep. I've got a very important show in the morning.
And you've been
Yeah.
woken up by
I've been
fireworks.
and then could I go back to bed?
No.
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 So you awake at 2 this morning?
2:35 a.m. this morning.
Wow, so you've barely got any sleep.
I've hardly got any sleep, so yeah. But I'm a soldier. I'm here. I'm
Yeah.
here with two wonderful people. We're here to do stories of the week, and let's do it. My first story, I'll start it off. The husband and wife team behind COVID vaccine that could change the world. Couple bonded over love of medical research that has given hope in the battle against coronavirus. So Ugur Sahin and Özlem Turesi bonded over their love of medical research. The couple are being hailed as a dream team behind the world's hopes of a vaccine. Boris Johnson has promised the UK will be at the front of the pack for a new vaccine. The physicians, Ugur and Özlem, they're a married couple and they're behind the new COVID-19 vaccine that could change the world. So Mr. Sahin came from humble roots to build a $2 billion company, but still rides to work on his mountain bike. Now the modest 55-year-old physician turned chief executive of a German biotech firm, and his wife Özlem, a fellow board member of the BioNTech, are being hailed as a dream team behind the world's hopes for the COVID vaccine. And guess what? They're Muslims. They're from Turkey.
Really?
So yeah, another Muslim invention that could cure the world. So I bet you guys can't wait to get this injection, can you?
I think I would get it.
Yeah, would you?
Yeah. Protect yourself, protect everyone else.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I haven't really heard much of it, so...
So apparently, it's it's a vaccine that comes in two parts. So you have to have one injection the first week, say,
Yeah.
and then in the third week you got to have a top up of the same injection.
Yeah.
So I think Boris Johnson has bought 20 million of these injections. But what the public are doing now is saying, is it going to be safe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because maybe they're going to put something inside of you. You're not really sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know the long-term effects of it, so
Yeah, exactly. But basically, I think the medical people, they test it first.
Yeah.
They make sure it's 100% fantastic in your body and it's going to obviously cure COVID-19. But obviously there's people out there thinking like Aris did, Are they doing something else? Are they?
Well, I think usually they have like a lot of procedures before they can let out a vaccine, but because they're trying to make it in such a short time, they might be skipping out steps. But I think it's still, you should get the vaccine.
Definitely. Will it be cheap? Do we have to pay for it?
That's the question.
Is it? Or the government going to just fund it for us? There's loads of questions, isn't there?
Yeah.
What if you had to pay? Would you get it?
I think that'll put a lot of people
I
off.
think if I know it's going to be safe and I'm not going to get COVID-19, yes, I would pay. I'd pay for you two as well.
Thank you.
Okay?
Yeah.
Not bad, eh?
I mean, it depends how expensive it actually is.
Well, obviously, if it's £1,000 per shot, I can't afford that.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah, I think it should be reasonable, and yeah, it should be. Fingers crossed, coming in December. But who will get it first?
Yeah.
You ask me the question. Who's going to get it
Who's
first?
going to get it first?
Well, I know the answer to that as well. So let me just find it. Who will get the COVID vaccine first? How many doses? Obviously, I've told it's 2, and when will it be rolled out? So, Pfizer, the German company who are making this vaccine, 90% of the infection will be, it's 90% effective. So that's a good percentage. What care home residents and staff will be the first to get COVID-19. So anyone in a care home,
Yeah.
all the staff there. Then everyone over the age of 80 and NHS staff, they're going to get it. And then over 75, followed by the 70s, the 65s, adults under 65, followed by the 60s, 55s, and then 50s. And then you two are looking at me.
When are we gonna get it?
Gonna get it? So yeah, I think you two will be the last ones to
Yeah, I
get it.
suppose that's fair because the old people are more like prone to get it. So if they get the injection, it might like help them better.
Yeah, so yeah, it is happening. And then I've got another story about COVID. This one is really cool, to be fair, especially for me and Ari's, because we like to go to football matches, don't we?
Yeah.
Have you missed the football?
Yeah, I've missed a lot going to the Wolves matches every week.
Yeah, so well, this one, the government plans to roll out 200 million rapid result tests, COVID result tests. So it's going to cost you £5. But if, from January, from £5, if you get this test, straight away it tells you if you're positive or negative.
Straight away or
Straight-
24 hours a week?
Straight away. So what then happens is, you go on this app, you put in your results, and if there's a football match on that day,
You can show them that
you
you're...
show that the app and they let you in. And you can
Wow.
sit anywhere you want, anybody, because you haven't got the COVID.
I think that's a good way to start introducing football and everything.
Yeah.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yep.
So yeah, the government is reportedly set to buy 200 million of the 15-minute results tests. Negative results would allow millions of people the freedom to socialise. So experts say this could be the key to moving away from strict lockdowns. People who test negative could also receive a day pass to go to the theatre, the cinema,
Wow.
a sports event. Scientists have found that tests can detect around 3 in 4 positive cases of COVID. So that's really good
Wow,
news,
yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
that's
Yeah.
good news and quite clever from everyone doing it. So
Yeah, fantastic. So that's COVID. I wanted to talk to you about school, about COVID,
Yeah.
because as parents, I mean, my children now are adults,
yeah,
but you two are next in line to be my children, like you say.
yeah.
Yep.
So this morning I actually asked you how school was, and then I started probing, didn't I?
Yeah.
So, and then I thought, you know what? Let me stop probing them. I'll probe them on radio.
Yeah.
So first of all, I wanted to ask Umber, how is school like? What has changed in school?
We have a set of classes for like our year. We can't mix with any of the years. I guess they're trying to keep us as contained as possible so that they don't really have to isolate the whole year, because that's not what they want to do. They want to keep us in school.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm supposed to be doing my GCSEs next year.
Yeah.
They're trying to put us as a priority, so we're going to be the last ones to leave the school if they do have to shut it down.
So like if teachers have COVID, they won't shut you down, but they'll move other teachers from other groups to you?
Well, they'll give us a cover and the teacher will be online if they can, obviously. If they're ill, then they won't do it. A few teachers of mine have been off and we just have to see them online whilst we're sitting in the classroom.
So you're still at school,
Yeah, but they're at home.
they're at home, and they're still teaching you?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Wow. And you were saying that sometimes you don't go to school and you still have to go online?
Well, on Monday and Tuesday we have it off because of so many staff shortages. They can't really cover all of the classrooms.
Mhm.
So, yeah, we're just going to do it online how we were in lockdown.
And is that good or is it bad?
Personally, I don't find it as like effective as a classroom, but we've got used to it now and we like need to move forward and carry on learning. So.
Okay. Fantastic. And you, Aris, what's
Well,
school like for
in
you?
my school, with Umber School, there might be a shortage of teachers, but in my school, there's not really a shortage of teachers. There's not really much that's changed. There's just one-way system in my school. We have to wipe the tables after like every lesson. It's just not that bad. So
You said you have a seating plan at school.
yeah, so in school we have a seating plan and the teacher logs onto the system. So if someone in a classroom gets like coronavirus, then the people around them will go home instead of sending the whole classroom or maybe the whole year home.
Fantastic. And you know the tables, are they 2 meters or 1 meter apart?
Some classrooms they are, but in some classrooms that people just sit like right next to each other.
Really?
So yeah.
Wow. See, these are things that we don't know. But yeah, it's a great insight to how school is at the moment. And you're still enjoying school?
I mean, I never really enjoyed school. I don't really like school, but
Yeah,
hey.
there's a stupid question me asking Aris. Hang on, Aris. Shh. Umber, do you like school?
Well, the classes are better in school, but the only thing I miss is being like with my friends, knowing they're like in a classroom next to me, but I can't really be with them.
Okay, so you haven't seen some of your friends since lockdown?
Well, at the start of the year we did, but now in the new lockdown they've put stricter rules on us, so we
Wow.
can't like mix around.
Okay. Fantastic. That's the insight to schools in Wolverhampton. Let's start with stories from Aris.
Well, I've got an animal story here. Monkeys in Finland Zoo prefer traffic noise over nature sounds. The monkeys were allowed to choose between playlists of traffic noises, zen sounds, nature, falling rain, and dance music. A tunnel fitted with sensors was installed in a monkey enclosure at Korka-Siiri, hard on to say, zoo in Helsinki.
Helsinki.
That's
Helsinki.
it. This allowed the white-faced Saki monkeys to choose whether they listen to a playlist of traffic noises, nature and falling rain, or a choice of either zen and dance music. They said that we thought they would enjoy more calmer sounds such as zen music, but that actually triggered the traffic sounds more. The traffic playlist was the most popular choice among the monkeys, who also groomed themselves or each other and sometimes slept when the sounds were playing. Sometimes they did not do for any of the other noises.
So monkeys, they're like traffic.
Yeah, traffic
You know,
noises.
if you ever go to, say, Malaysia, India, there's monkeys all over the place. And,
Yeah.
I remember you went to that and there's loads of monkeys.
They do, and you know, even if you're crossing the road, they're on the, say, the wires on top. You know,
Yeah.
like the telephone signal wires. They're climbing them. They do really scare you.
Yeah.
Honestly, they just jump out from
They
nowhere.
don't want to pull your pants down once.
They did. There is a video somewhere.
Yeah, there's a
on,
video on Ramadan Radio
Yeah.
Instagram.
There is somewhere. Yeah, if you want to watch that, which I don't think you really do. But yeah, monkeys, they're very clever people. Well, animals,
Animals.
people. I think we actually come from, you know, sources of monkeys, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we carry on, shall we launch a competition?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah. First of all, Aris, what's the question?
Well, the question is, who was the first person to ever read the azan out loud?
That's it.
Before
Simple
the
as that.
azan.
Fantastic. Telephone numbers, Umber.
Yeah, you can call into studio on 01902 972 150 or give us a text on WhatsApp on 0744 04 20432.
Fantastic. That's text number 07440 420 432. Who was the first person ever to say the azan? And we've got a prize. We have still got the prize. We've got a male and female jar namaz.
Oh, yeah.
courtesy of Sister Nassim. So we've still
That is
got
still here, yeah.
I'm still here. In fact, what we'll do is in the break, we'll get it and we'll show the people
Yeah, we'll
again.
show it live so you can see what you're getting if you win.
Yeah, exactly. So, and to be fair, we really need a winner today. So, please do call us, get involved. 01902972150. If you're celebrating your birthday, your anniversary, any sort of celebration, Diwali, anything, you can come live on air, have a chat with us, and we'll make you famous. How about that, Umber?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Any stories from you, Umber?
Yeah, I have another animal one. A pet parrot saves a man from a house fire in Australia. So a man's house was set alight properly, but he was obviously asleep. But his pet parrot saved him and started like waking him up. And his parrot started to yell. So
Yeah.
obviously he woke up and he smelt the smoke.
Yeah.
So he got Eric and he ran out the house.
Eric, I presume, is the parrot.
Eric the parrot.
Eric the parrot. Fantastic name for an animal.
I know.
Eric. Wow.
Yeah,
You know,
if you got a pet parrot, would you ever think of naming it Eric?
Eric, not really Eric. Mia, me too. In Pakistan,
Yeah.
if you go to, they have loads of parrots in houses, and they always go, Mia, me too, Chewy Carnio, Mia, me too, Mia, me too.
Would you care to translate that?
I don't know. Mia, me too, I think is the name,
Yeah.
and the Chewy is some sort of food, and Carnia, do you want to eat it?
Yeah.
So Mia, me too, Chewy Carnia. I think I'm saying it right. If I'm not, let me know.
Yeah.
01902972150. But I've always wanted a parrot.
Yeah, you did say this
Did
before.
I've always wanted a parrot, but the only problem is because I travel so much. Who's going to look after it when I'm not there?
If you have it in your house, maybe do you have to keep it in a cage? Do you have
Yeah, it's got to
Yeah.
be a nice climate for it. So really, I want to give the parrot 100%.
the best life, and that might
Exactly.
be a bit expensive.
Yeah, well, not I don't worry about money. It's just that you want to give it time.
Yeah.
Because I'm at work. will
He's
I be
going to
there?
care for it.
Yeah,
no.
maybe if you just keep it wherever it is now, it'll have a better life than.
I
being
could give
s-
it, yeah. I've got a text message coming, and it says, "Good show, Aries."
Oh.
I know. What about
that
me and
was,
you? I know. It's somebody with the telephone number ending in 841.
I
So-
think that is my friend Roberta from school who's supporting today. So thank you,
What's his name?
Roberto.
Roberto. He sounds like a
Italian.
Brazilian footballer.
Italian.
Italian footballer. Is he good at football?
Yeah, he's really good.
Roberto, the Italian footballer. Great show. Aries.
Aries.
Well, it
Thank-
probably means all of us. Just he knows me, so like.
Well, obviously, but we'll let him off. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll let him off. Thank you for being the first text
Text
message.
today.
Yeah, thank you very much. So yeah, parrots. I would love one. I'd love to teach him to say a few words.
Few words.
We are wolves. Yeah.
That'd be good hearing a parrot say "We are wolves" or phrases that you'd teach it. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, I've got another story. This one's really good. I think you guys are going to enjoy this one. Undertakers stop off for a McDonald's with the family's dead mother in the back of the hearse.
Oh my god.
Indian funeral directors staff, that's the company, Indian
Yeah.
funeral directors, were seen carrying a takeout bag to the hearse. The company claimed that one of their staff is diabetic and had the family's permission. But mother of two, Deborah Carlisle, 57, took pictures of the incident. Indian funeral director staff were seen carrying out the bag towards a wreath-bearing vehicle in Alresford, Kent, last Monday. However, the company have claimed that one of the staff was obviously diabetic and had permission from the grieving relatives to eat there to stop his blood sugar levels dropping. But mother of two, Deborah, saw the incident but has rubbished the business's explanation because other people can manage their disabilities. She claims she saw staff wait for half an hour for their food before they drove the body to the home of the deceased family. Boss Sanjay Shah said she's a busybody. She should mind her own business. We've done everything with the permission of the son, and I don't know why she's pulling the strings. Both of our staff woke up at 5 a.m. in the morning, cleaned the cars, loaded the coffin, and had to leave very early because we had to take the coffin to the family's house first. To beat the traffic, we got to Alresford early. One of the staff was diabetic, so they spoke with the son of the deceased and asked if it was okay to have a bite to eat.
Oh my god.
What do you think?
I think if they do have a disability, some people obviously they might need that. A McDonald's is a bit
A bit out the way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you say these were Indian?
Yes, Asian. I'll say Asian.
Asian coming.
What it is, if I was diabetic,
Yeah.
I've got a 5 o'clock. I know in my head I'll need some food soon. So you take a pack lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't drive through
Especially in
McDonald's.
this situation as well.
I know. I think personally, I think was it Deborah? Her name, Deborah Carlisle. I think you're right. I think they just thought, oh, we're a bit early. You know, we don't want to go there yet. Let's go to Mackey's.
I mean, they had the permission of the son, so
That's what they say.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you know, has the son come up and said, "Oh yes"?
he had permission. But
Yeah, exactly. Another text message coming in. Oh no. Oh no. Roberto,
What did he say?
Umber,
yeah,
and Uncle Cal. You are doing good as well.
thank you, Roberto.
Uncle Cal.
Well, my uncle Cal. So
So you're his Uncle Carl now.
I'll let him off then. I'll let him off. Roberto, you're a superstar. I'd like to come watch football. If obviously saying you're good.
yeah, we don't play for the same team, but I know Roberto's really good.
Is he?
Plays striker, scores hat tricks every game.
Really? Shall we go and watch him
Yeah,
when
we should.
lockdown's
Yeah, I
back
think
on?
we should.
I know we'll hold a Ramadan radio
Yeah.
banner. We support Roberto.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Good stuff.
Well, I've got a football story, including another animal story. So there's an alpaca on the pitch. Animal stops football match in West Yorkshire for 20 minutes. Oscar the alpaca galloped onto the pitch from a nearby farm, interrupting a game between Carlton Athletic and Ilkley Town. A football match in West Yorkshire was forced to stop for around 20 minutes after an alpaca invaded the pitch. Oscar apparently galloped into the game between Carlton Athletic and Ilkley Town on Saturday from a nearby farm, and footage of what happened has gone viral. Claire Armstrong, Ilkley's COVID-19 officer and wife of the first team coach, filmed the invasion on her phone, according to the club chairman Richard Giles. He said Claire was on a call with someone and said, "I'm so sorry, I've got to put the phone down. There's an alpaca on the pitch." The animal appeared 5 minutes before half-time and brushed off attempts to usher it off the pitch for so long that the players were left feeling cold by the time the play resumed. "I've been watching football for 40 years and never seen anything like this," added Mr. Giles.
An alpaca.
An alpaca
It's a bit
on the pitch.
A random one.
So,
Usually it's like
like-
a dog or a cat.
Actually, me and Aries went to a football match.
It was in
once.
Everton, I remember.
Everton
and the
Football
black cat
Club.
ran around on the pitch.
Yeah, this black cat just turned up, and then everyone had to stop, and obviously it was running around, and we Wolves fans were taking a
Yeah.
mickey, and we won as well. That was
That was a very good match. A
good
good
match.
atmosphere.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know how the alpaca actually got
Yeah.
into the stadium onto the
The
pitch.
pitch.
I want to know how an alpaca
Alpaca
got
is
into this
around
country.
there.
Yeah, I mean, an alpaca.
So many questions, so many
It is.
questions.
We need answers, don't we? We
Yeah,
need
we
these
do.
people to ring in. That's what we need. Talk about ringing in once again. The competition number. What?
Do you want me to read the question?
Yes, please. Yes.
The question is, who is the first ever person to read the azan?
The number is, you can either ring in 01902 972 150, or you can either text in 07440 420 432.
Like professionals, these two, aren't they? One day they'll be taking over the show, and I'll be listening at home, listening to you two. I've got another story. We've got a few minutes left until our first break. What was a buzzword of 2020? You're living in one right now. Have a guess. Buzzword of 2020.
I do know this one.
Do you?
Yeah.
Go on, go on.
Is it lockdown?
Lockdown. Lockdown.
What is actually a buzzword?
A buzzword is a word that is trending at the moment.
Yeah, it's just a significant word of like the
Yeah, so
year.
like BLM, Black Lives Matter, and the other big buzzword of 2020 is Megxit.
Megxit.
Yeah, do you know Megxit?
What's the meg bit?
Meg code number. You're the clever one.
Mega exit.
Yeah, Meggle, the princess's wife.
Oh,
Megan.
Megan, she
exit.
disappeared. She exited UK.
So they made
Megxit.
Megxit. I've
So
never
these
heard
words
of that
are
one before.
these words are actually going to go into the dictionary.
Really?
So, yeah, Megxit,
Megxit?
lockdown, all these are the new buzzwords in the dictionary for 2020. So yeah, mad, isn't it?
Yep.
The world's going crazy.
I know.
What do you think of Meghan Markle anyway?
I think, she just get a lot of hate, I do think, from everyone else, but I didn't know how I felt about them leaving the royal family. But at the same time, I don't really know what the royal family do,
Yeah.
essentially. So
Yeah, so really for you, you don't care. If she was
No.
here, she's there.
yeah,
As long as she's living her life and she's
Yeah.
happy.
true.
Yeah, and she doesn't get us involved.
No,
No. And we'd have to pay no money for her.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So we don't care. We're going to go into a short break very soon. We're going to have a few sips of water because my mouth is really
yeah,
dry.
me
Yeah.
too.
And then we will be back in round about 4 minutes with the latest news from around the world. We've got loads of stories. Don't forget that competition. Who was the first person to say the Azan? Do get involved. We've got 2 prayer mats to give away. 0190 2972 You can text in 07 440 420 432. Welcome back to the second part of Stories of the Week with Umber, Aris, and myself, Khalid, Akhtar. Keeping you company right the way through till 12 p.m. This Sunday morning, it's still raining outside, I think. It was this morning.
Yeah.
Cold.
Cold,
Miserable.
miserable.
Early nights.
Yeah.
Damp. But the bright spark is Ramadan Radio Stories of the Week. Every Sunday, 10:30. If you haven't listened to us before and you're joining us today, welcome. Shaq has just texted in as well, so I just wanted to say great show and good to see the team back.
Yeah.
Team now, eh?
Yeah.
So thank you, Shaq, for giving us a text message. Once again, if you just joined us, thank you for joining us. We have a competition. Who was the first person to say the Zan? I think it was in a Medina as well. If you know the answer, 1902972150, or you can text in 07 440 We've got a few.
Yeah, we're looking forward to hear from you guys on what your answers are.
Yeah, and we've got prayer mats to give away as well.
Yeah.
A boy and a girl one.
Yeah, male and female. Forgot to pick them up. You didn't remind me.
I promise next break I'll get them and I'll show you to the cameras.
Fantastic. Umber.
Yep, I like to start off with another story about a burglar who left his name and address at the crime scene.
No.
Yep.
No, this is something that Aris would do.
Yep.
Yeah,
That is
it
a
will
horrid
be.
move.
Go on then.
He stole £150 worth of cleaning equipment from a house, and he left a rucksack containing letters with his name and address on there.
Oh dear.
That wasn't a very clever move of
Not
him.
very.
We really need more burglars like this in the world, don't we?
Well, it'd be easy for the police, isn't it?
Definitely.
Easy job solved. Yeah. What a rubbish story.
I know.
Yeah, I get it.
Is there any more?
No, but he did commit to doing more
Burglary.
burglaries.
So yeah, good story. They actually got caught at the end.
That
Aris.
is quite funny.
Yeah.
So, rail workers suspended after man cave found under railway. Authorities were tipped off anonymously and were told by the workers, hang out and get drunk and party in the room. 3 men have been accused of creating a man cave underneath New York's Grand Central Station. The 3 railroad workers found the storage room under track 114 and filled it with a television, a fridge, a microwave and a futon sofa. Investigators from the Metropolitan Transportation Authority said it appears the employees, a wireman, a carpenter foreman, and an electrician foreman, used a secret break room when they were supposed to be working. When the authority was tipped off about the room in February 2019, an anonymous tipper said the workers would hang out and get drunk and party in this room. The room was also deemed a fire hazard because it was unmapped, meaning rescue workers would have difficulty finding it, especially as the railway's bosses did not know of its existence either.
Have you got a man cave?
No, I haven't, unfortunately.
You know what? Guess what?
You
got a
have.
man
I'm
cave.
just making myself a man cave.
Are you building yourself a man cave like these guys?
I am doing the exact thing. I haven't told the authorities either. No,
But yours isn't secret.
But mine isn't secret because it's made out of wood. But I'm making myself a man cave, a studio like this, so we could all get together,
Yeah.
play music, do a radio show,
Yeah.
watch TV. I'm going to get a big 75-inch TV in there.
Yeah.
So something to look forward to. But going to your story, that's really bad, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that's why you never see workers working, because they've all got man caves,
Yeah,
haven't
exactly.
they?
A sofa, a fridge, a TV. They got the whole lot in
They
there.
really went all out for their
Wow.
man cave.
Yeah, I hope some of them actually get sacked for that.
Yeah, they
Um,
probably will.
Every week we name and shame somebody. This week we're naming and shaming a BBC weather girl. Her name is Shafali Oza. You've probably seen her on the BBC.
I've probably seen it. I don't.
Yeah, she's been there for years and years and years. And I'm always proud to see her presenting the weather and thinking, yeah, she's one of us. She's there. She's obviously representing the BAME community.
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff. But name and shame, where you got to do it. So Shafali Oza, BBC weather girl rains on parade for NHS workers as she joins revolt over banners lowering the tone at her block of flats. So Tony Roy, 57, put up a banner praising NHS in his apartment block in Birmingham.
Yeah.
So just saying, how well the NHS are doing. And obviously over the last months, we've been clapping for the NHS
Yeah, we
in the
have
last
shown our
lockdown.
appreciation.
We've stopped now, haven't we?
Yeah, we should
We
do
stopped quite a
something
while
again.
ago.
Anyway, a BBC weather girl who lives in the same block, she's obviously been naughty. She said, and with other neighbours complained, it was lowering the tone. So Shafali Oza, 53, is the main weather presenter on BBC Midlands today. Tony Roy has every reason to be grateful to the NHS because the medics brought him back from dead after he suffered a stroke. So when the Thank You NHS campaign began during the first lockdown, he was keen to join in. But he was being forced to take down the banners praising the NHS staff for their work through the pandemic after BBC weather girl and her neighbours complained that they were lowering the tone of the upmarket apartment block. So
Oh, wow. I think that's really
Shame.
materialistic.
it
Yeah.
is, isn't it? What's a banner going to do?
I know. It
You know,
doesn't harm anyone.
no.
If
Nobody
you think
thought-
about it, if someone doesn't like it, just ignore it, really.
So what happens if Shafali Oza gets sick and she has to go to hospital? And she has to look at these NHS people.
And they see what she's
they've
done.
listened to the story on Ramadan Radio Wolverhampton.
Obviously.
They wouldn't want to help her, really.
They wouldn't, would they? And
If I was them, I wouldn't want to
I'd
help
say,
her.
Shafali, put up the banner first, and then I'll help you. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame that Shafali had to go this way.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's life, and that's what we're living in these days. Another text message coming. Salam, brother Cal. R is a number. Great show as always. I've just tuned in for 5 minutes while on training. Can't wait to catch up with the show later. Glad to have familiar faces back. Keep up the good work. Great work. Jazakallah khair. That's from Fiaz Ahmed.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the kind message.
Yeah, Fiaz, talking about Fiaz, he messaged me earlier on this week. He's going to continue taking people to Umrah next year, from next year.
Wow.
Mashallah.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. So if there's anyone out there listening, they want to go to Umrah, please do get in touch with myself or with Fiaz. You could email me on Ramadan Radio Wolves, leave a message there. Get in touch with us every Sunday on the phone and we will arrange it. And may I say, if you do go this way, he doesn't make any money out of it. He does it for
He
the
does it-
love,
Yeah.
The good out
for
of
the
his
good.
heart.
Good
yeah.
deeds, good deeds.
Exactly. So he's not going to make any money. He will arrange everything from A to Z.
And trust me, he is good.
He is very good.
Yeah.
Have you had the experience, haven't you?
I have indeed first-hand experience, and honestly, I just can't talk highly enough of Fiaz Ahmed. So anyone who wishing to do Umrah next year, I think he's trying to go. I think it's February, and then maybe March, and then October. So there's three ways of
He's
going,
going a
next
few
year.
times.
Exactly. So do give us a call.
Yeah.
So don't forget there is a competition. Who was the first person to ever read the Azan? You can either ring in 01902 972 150 or you can text in 07440 420 432.
Excellent. I think this is the Ari's Akhtar show number.
Yeah, I do think it
Do you reckon somebody else with a number ending in 239? Good show, Ari's.
Oh,
So
another
if you're texting in, do leave your name so we
We
know
can,
who's
Yeah, please,
speaking.
whoever said that, leave your name. Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It's a good show, Ari's. And another one, it says, Salam, guys, enjoying the show. That's from Razik.
Thank
you,
you,
Razik.
Razik.
Do you think he's used his iPad to do that?
My
I
little
don't-
brother Raz, he said that the YouTube link wasn't working, so he's watching off Facebook today.
Facebook. Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
We'll look into that.
So yeah, we'll try fix
If
it
it's not
next
on
week.
now, I'm sure we'll get it on during the
Yeah,
week.
but you can watch on Facebook or just listen to it. So
Yeah, so
Right.
there's many ways of listening to us. You can listen to it on the app, on the internet. Obviously, Facebook Live. You
yeah,
know,
with our
you know.
faces on
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
we're here. We're looking good today as well. So, Umbri's anyway.
Thank you.
The rest of us, I don't know. But yeah, let's carry on with some of the stories.
So I have a mum who's demanding a babysitter to pay £450 compensation for feeding meat to the vegetarian kids.
No. Oh,
So-
no. Go on.
So the babysitter wasn't told that the kids were vegetarian, but because of they were behaving well. They asked for a chicken nugget meal.
Oh,
The children asked for it. She
Hang
didn't
on.
just give it.
the children knew about chicken.
Yeah.
And they were
And they're
vegetarian.
They
vegetarian.
were 7 and 9 years old,
Oh.
and they asked for the Happy Meal, and they got the Happy Meal.
Fantastic.
But
and then,
the mum came home early and
Yeah.
started screaming, had a right go at the babysitter and the kids, didn't pay the babysitter, and now is demanding emotional support money.
so she didn't even pay the babysitter.
No.
And
That's low,
the
isn't
thing is, I've read this story, and the parents didn't even tell the babysitter the children were vegetarian, so it's not really the babysitter's fault that
Course
she
it's not.
didn't know.
And the kids asked for it.
So, do you know how old the babysitter was?
The
No.
No, it doesn't really say.
No, see,
Probably in her 20s or something.
it's got to be because she's
Yeah.
taken them to McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly. And
Was it McDonald's?
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, they
yeah,
drove
a
her in
Happy
a
Meal.
car.
Happy Meal, yeah. Talking about Happy Meals, McDonald's are coming out with a new burger. Really?
Are they really?
They are. Let me just. I'm not sure if I've got the story or you. Actually, I've got it. Sorry. I have it, Aris.
You've got it.
Meet the Mac plant.
Plant.
Mac
Oh,
plant.
I think I've seen it
Have you?
around.
McDonald's is set to launch its own plant-based burger after successful trials, and says meat-free chicken could be next.
True.
So, the babysitter
The
could
babysitter.
next year,
Maybe next year.
if she's still got a job, get a McChicken burger.
Yeah.
Anyway, McDonald's will debut the plant-based meat alternative called the Mac Plant in 2021. The burger is a joint venture with plant-based meat maker Beyond Meat. Comes after PLT Burger was trialled at 100 locations in Canada earlier this year. The chain's president said the line may expand to include chicken substitutes and breakfast sandwiches. Rival Burger King tested the Impossible Whopper in 2018 and has it in its stores across the US in August 2019. So, have you tried the meat-free version in Burger
I
King?
haven't tried it, but
You don't know what
maybe.
you're missing out on.
oh,
I know you've tried it, haven't you?
Yeah.
You love it, don't you?
Really nice. You can't tell if it's meat or
Oh, that's really good.
Really good. So yeah.
So hopefully it's the same at McDonald's, and I'll
Yeah.
be trying that as well.
And McDonald's. I mean, it is a bit boring for us to go to McDonald's, isn't it?
Yeah,
Filet-O-fish.
Filet-O-fish, please, Filet-O-fish. And then, why is it that we have to wait longer than Big Macs? People ordering Big Macs.
I don't know. Maybe
know,
maybe the
can you-
filet fish isn't that.
Popular.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you wait in bay one, please, and we'll come to your call. And then you're waiting and you think, oh no, I should have gone somewhere else. But
yeah.
this happened. But hopefully next year we might get more of a choice.
Yeah, hopefully
Yeah.
next year.
Good
So
stuff.
in Rotterdam, train saved by plunging 10 meters into water by whale tail sculpture. A train that shot through a stop block was saved from a dramatic plunge into the water below by a sculpture of a whale's tail. That metro train was left balancing on the tail fins known as flukes, 10 meters above the ground near the Dutch port of city Rotterdam.
Rotterdam.
Rotterdam, yeah. The crash happened just before midnight and woke up people living in nearby houses, but thankfully the train driver escaped injury. One nearby resident said it was a noise that lasted 2 or 3 seconds. I realised that there was something on the tail. I thought something very odd is happening here. Authorities were forced to tell sightseers to stay away after scores ignored coronavirus restrictions to visit the scene where the workers are trying to remove the train. Authorities have begun the risky process to remove the train carriage from the sculpture.
Wow. So a sculpture of a whale, did he say?
Yeah.
Saved it.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it must have landed on it, and now they're trying to get it off.
Wow.
That's
Where do you get these stories from, Aris?
I know, it's a bit.
Sky News, they should have these stories on here.
Is
So
it? I've noticed Aris likes animals.
Animals, definitely animals.
Animal stories. Because he's got a whale in there. He had a
Monkeys.
alpaca, a monkey. Do you
Okay.
like animals?
I see where you're coming from. I didn't even realise I
Yeah.
have an animal involved in literally
Every
all of my
story.
stories. So
Well, it could be a question for in the future, couldn't it?
Yeah.
does
I-
Aris love animals?
Animals or not? Yes. Talk about animals. I've got a animal story. Sorry.
Of course you have.
It's about sniffer dogs. It's time to get rough. Do you get it?
That
Yeah.
was
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
that was a really good joke.
Jail takes on extra sniffer dogs that can root out drugs and even mobile phones and crack down on inmates. So, as you know, I work in a prison. This is really good news. Prison Minister Lucy Fraser announced an investment of £100 million package. The 176 additional dogs will increase the overall numbers in jails to more than 800. So dogs capable of detecting drugs, contraband, phones, detecting lithium, heroin, cocaine, cannabis, zombie drugs price.
Zombie
spice.
drugs?
Zombie drugs.
What is that?
It's a good that you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good news that is. Keep it that way. Anyway, I don't know myself. It will increase the overall numbers in jails by nearly 1/3 to more than 800. Good news.
Yeah, that's really good news.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Umber.
I have a story about chocolate. I know we talked about biscuits last time I was on. So you can get paid £600 a year to be a chocolate tester and just scoff biscuits and cake in the comfort of your own home.
Where do I apply?
Yeah.
Where do I
That's what I was
apply?
thinking.
Hey, £600
A year. So
a year.
Yeah. So
Not a month.
£50 a month.
Oh,
So you're still gonna have to have your normal job.
I could do it while I'm at work.
Yeah, you could.
And
Couldn't.
you could get paid for
Eating chocolate.
Yeah, exactly.
Eating chocolate?
Instead of you paying for eating chocolate, you
They
could get
pay
paid
you.
for eating chocolate.
That's a good
That
idea.
sounds
isn't
good,
it?
you know.
Shall we all apply?
I
Yeah.
think we should.
Should
I'd
we?
be good at that.
What's your favourite chocolate?
I think I can go Whisper at the moment.
And what's your favourite chocolate?
Mine. Oh wow. Cadbury's Caramel, Mars, Marathon, Whisper,
Caramel.
Double Decker, Starbar.
And I know all your favourite chocolates.
I could carry on and on and on. But
Mine's probably normal Dairy Milk or Galaxy or something.
Wow.
Boring plain.
you know, you kids missed out on some really good chocolate sweets. Back in the day, there was some really good stuff which have stopped making now. Like my favourite back in the day. I don't know if anyone listening out there knows or could, feel the vibes I'm talking about. It was called a Texas bar.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it, have you?
So anyone who knows what Texas bar is, text in and see if you liked it or...
Texas bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, a blast from the past, that's called a Texas bar.
What, was it trying chocolates and biscuits?
Well, it's
Chocolate.
a bakery tester. So
What's your favourite biscuit?
Biscuit has got to be, I like fruit shortcake.
Chocolate digestive,
Or
sorry.
chocolate digestive. Oh, anything chocolate.
Yeah.
My wife hates me eating chocolate.
Oh.
She hides the chocolate in the house. And so, don't tell anybody, yeah, but she sent me to the shops this week. She sent me.
You
Yeah.
got secret stash of chocolate.
Worst mistake ever.
Oh.
Worst. So I bought a 4-pack Mars, a 4-pack Whisper, a 4-pack Twirl, and I hid it.
Yeah.
Do you not fear that she may be listening to the show
Yeah.
right now?
Oh no! Oh no!
And
Oh,
we'll
Oh
go...
no! I'm dead. I'm
When
dead.
do you want to release where you hide it all as well?
No, she won't
can
find
find
it.
that herself.
She's probably already found it
She's
now.
probably looking for them right now all around
She's
the
probably
house.
hid them now.
Hid them from you.
I know. But have you noticed these 4-packs? They're not proper sizes, are they?
And they give the 4-packs cheaper and they're like 3/4
you
of the
think
size chocolate.
you think for £1 for 4, oh, I'm gonna get them. But when you open it up,
Only
it's smaller than my finger.
Oh,
Honestly,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
oh.
If you looked on Facebook or YouTube
maybe
Live,
ignore that.
That
you
was,
don't look at that. But yeah, it was the wrong finger I put up. Yeah. But yeah, sorry. Anyway, talking about shopping, I've got a story. Tesco shoppers furious after staff block non-essential items with a Corona beer barricade.
what is
So,
that?
It's crates of beer called Corona.
And
So-
I
so
mean, using the beer.
I know,
bit.
to stop non-essential items like clothes
Yeah.
and toothpaste,
Medicines,
toothbrushes, but they put this there. So you could buy booze, but you can't buy a kettle or underwear.
Wow. I do think maybe some clothing is an essential. Not everyone's going to have all the clothing they need.
Exactly,
now.
like, especially like underwear.
Yeah.
You know, you think you want to buy underwear more often than you want to buy Corona beer.
Well,
Yeah.
some people always buy that. That's their essential item, but not for us, obviously. But some people can't
Live without beer?
it, exactly.
Nah, terrible. What was you going to say?
I was going to say, if they're at the shops, I guess then they can buy whatever they need then. It's like,
I know,
don't
but-
shut off the stuff. for
But the
that.
non-essential shops now are shut.
I know.
So like a kettle. Say if your kettle broke at home, how are you going to make hot cups of tea, coffee?
Yes, you're going to have to
True.
travel back and
You know.
use the stove. to
Exactly,
heat
go
it
back in time. Oh, use a stove? What's that? do you understand?
Mm.
But yeah, Tesco, shame on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've got another one here. Not about animals, surprisingly. Politicians stuffed £4,500 in the underpants he was wearing during raid by anti-corruption police. Senator Chico Rodriguez insists he is innocent and that he will prove that have nothing to do with an illicit act. A key ally of Brazil's president has been arrested for anti-corruption officers discovered a wad of banknotes in the underpants he was wearing. Police initially found 10,000. Is it Reese?
Reese, yeah. Whatever you said, it's correct.
The Brazilian money.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right. Are you
What?
sure?
No, I don't know.
All right.
You know what? That's one country I've never been to. Brazil. Yeah.
Pretty much 1,380 pound and 4,650 pound inside a safe in Senator Chico Rodriguez's house during a search on Wednesday. He then asked if he could go to the bathroom, and according to the police report officer, noticed a large rectangular shape under the senator's shorts as he walked off. Found inside his underwear near his buttocks were stacks of money that totaled £2,000, the report stated. When asked a further 3 times whether he had an additional cash stowed in his underpants, the senator angrily shoved his hand into his underwear to retrieve more stacks of bills totaling £2,500.
My
Wow,
gosh.
thanks
So
for that detailing,
That's a
Aris.
very well detailed story that was.
That was what I found on the.
Sky News?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, maybe. So that's a weird story for you.
Is
Shoving money in his underpants, an important person probably got sacked after that.
Smelly stuff, that isn't it? Smelly money. Never mind. Virgin are making like a rocket. It's called a Super Looper. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a Virgin Hyperloop rocket's first passengers at 100 miles per hour in a levitating pod and could soon go 6 times faster. So 2 people have become the world's first passengers to ride a futuristic high-speed transport system known as a Hyperloop. So basically it's like a carriage, more modern,
Yeah.
and it levitates from the floor
Wow.
with air. Yeah, and then it just shoots off. London to Birmingham, guess how long? Oris?
How long?
London to Birmingham, how
London to
long?
Birmingham,
Normally
like-
on a car, let me tell you, 2 hours, 20 minutes. On this, how long? London to Birmingham?
Half an hour.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10
Wow.
minutes. Some
That,
to Umber. London to Manchester, how long?
I stay on the train about 2 hours. I
Yeah,
don't know.
on this super loop, how long? From London to Manchester.
5 minutes.
No, to
No. Oh, to London.
London to Manchester. So from London to Birmingham was 10 minutes. Manchester's just a bit further.
15.
She's close. 18 minutes.
18.
18 minutes.
Wow.
London to Scotland, 45 minutes.
Wow.
Game changer.
Has these been like? Are these in action yet?
Nope.
When will they
They
be?
tested this in the Nevada desert. So,
Oh.
developed by Sir Richard Branson, the Virgin Hyperloop, the technology uses high-powered electromagnets to push levitating pods through a tube at up to 670 miles per hour.
Wow, I
It'd
would
be
want
like
to be in one of them.
Your
and see.
cheeks will be like sucked back in.
Well,
So-
maybe there'll be something inside that will just make you feel normal. But that is really cool. I want to try one of
It's
these.
mad, ain't it? I don't think I will be around when this is here, but you two might. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be
have
sure
a
to
ride.
check it out.
Have a ride on me.
Oh, we
Yeah,
will.
yeah, definitely. More stories of the week. We've got only a minute and a half left until the break. That competition,
The competition.
Why isn't nobody entering this competition?
Yeah.
Maybe no. Maybe is it a tricky question?
It's not a tricky question.
Yeah, it's not really a tricky question. I think it may have been mentioned in one of our Ramadan radio shows
So
before.
true listeners, but
The
should
true
know.
listeners
Yeah,
should
real
know.
listeners will know.
A Muslim should know this answer.
Fiaz would know it.
Fiaz definitely knows it. What is the question?
The question is, who was the first person to ever read the azan?
Who was the first person ever to say the Zan out loud on top of a mosque? The first mosque ever made as well.
Yeah.
Do give us a call, Umbadi.
And you can call us on 01902 972 150 or give us a text on WhatsApp 0744 04
Wicked 07440420432. We will be back after the break with this day in history.
Yep.
Everyone-
for this.
Yeah, everyone should know about
Everyone
this.
waits for this one. And all your birthdays. So if you're celebrating a birthday, do message in and we'll mention it.
And give you birthday shout out.
Exactly. And make you famous,
Famous.
obviously. Once again, the same number, 01902972150, or text in 07440420432. We shall catch you back in around about 4 minutes' time. Welcome back to the third and final part of Stories of the Week. Today, Sunday, November 15th, 2020. It's the 320th day of the year, with only 46 days remaining, boys and
Wow,
girls.
only 46 days.
46 days left, eh?
The countdown to.
It'll be another new year. New birthday start again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Umber's birthday this month, next month.
Next month, beginning.
First half next month.
Wow. How are we going to celebrate? In fact, it comes just at the right time, doesn't it?
Just
Because lockdown should be finished.
Lockdown finished on the 2nd of December. Her birthday's on the 1st of December.
so.
We'll celebrate on the 2nd.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
This ain't history. In 1492, Christopher Columbus notes the first recorded reference to tobacco. In the year 1620, Miles Standish leads 16 men in a foot exploration of the northern portion of the Cape Cod. In the year 1660, the first kosher butcher licensed in New Amsterdam, now New York City, was opened. So, do you know what kosher is? Kosher meat?
It's the Jewish.
The Jewish meat. So they do,
Oh.
like we do halal,
Halal.
Jewish people do kosher meat. So it was
Yeah.
the first meat butcher opened in 1660. Mad, isn't it?
Wow.
In the year 1835, Charles Darwin reaches Tahiti on board HMS Beagle, the location where he would formulate his ideas later written in the structure and distribution of the coral reefs. In 1932, Walt Disney Art School was created. And in the year 1951, cricket first-class debut of Hanif Mohammad, the Pakistan 11 versus MCC Lahore. In the year 1956, Love Me Tender, the Reno brothers film with Elvis Presley, was debuted, premiered in the United States. And in 1989, Batman film is released on videotape. Do you know what a video is? Videotape?
Yeah, I think I have a good
Yes,
idea.
I know what videotape is.
Yeah, fantastic. Before we carry on, we have a phone call. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Oh, what a beautiful
Wow.
voice on a Sunday morning. Who's speaking?
Ikra Khan.
Ikra
Assalamu
Khan.
alaikum.
This is
Ikra.
main
Well,
listener.
She's our number one fan. Ikra Khan from Wolverhampton. How you doing, Ikra?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Have you had breakfast this morning?
Yeah.
What did you have?
Underbread.
Anda bread.
Wow.
You can't beat anda
No,
bread,
you
can you?
can't.
Beautiful. Ikra, what you doing?
I want to answer the question.
Oh, please do. What's the answer?
Hazrat Bilal.
Oh, fantastic.
You've just answered it correctly.
She's done it correct. Fantastic.
Wow.
Good news. Thank you very much, Ikra. You have got the question right. In fact, you know what? Ikra, and there's another person in the prizes, Fizz. There's two people.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is, I think later on, next show, we'll do a live broadcast and get their names in, and whoever wins will win the prize match. Show them.
We've
Show 'em.
Got prize mats are here. We've
They're
got
the-
them in our hand.
Yeah, they're showing them live on YouTube. Ikra, you might win one of these. Would you like to say hello to anybody?
I would like to say hi to all my family and friends.
Oh, that's beautiful. Ikra, once again, how old are you?
9.
9
Well,
years
thank
old.
you for listening
Thank
every
you.
week and answering the questions. And well done, you answered
You
this
got it
one
right.
correct.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ikra. Have a great day. Bye.
Allah Hafiz.
Khuda
Allah
Hafiz.
Hafiz.
Isn't she just the most nicest,
Happy.
happiest? And she probably is the most beautifulest person,
True.
you know, on a Sunday morning as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice to hear from her.
Thank you.
It's number one listener she is.
So she got the answer right as well.
She did.
And what we'll do is we'll still carry on with the question,
Yeah.
and let's see if people are listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll test them. Let's carry on. Batman was released on videotape, so yeah, videos are getting extinct now.
Yeah.
I bet you've not got one in your house, have you?
Have we? I'm not sure. Maybe. Probably.
Not. I have, because all my wedding tapes,
Yeah.
Alright.
all the kids' birthday tapes are all on video,
Yeah.
so I can't get rid of it. But what I'm going to try to do is transfer it digitally.
Digitalise it.
Yeah. 1989 Test cricket debut for Waqar Younis and Sachin Tendulkar at Karachi, and finally 2013 Sony launches the PlayStation 4. selling
Wow.
1 million units on the first day. And we were
Wow.
going to talk about that.
Yeah, well, yesterday or the day before, well, sometime around here, the PlayStation 5 has been released. Well, do you know my dad went to pre-order it and it's already been sold out?
No.
Already.
It's already sold out till quite far away. They're gonna put new back in stock. So what we were planning to do, like get it on Black Friday.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's gonna be any
There's going
left.
to be none
so,
left,
Yeah.
is there?
So wow,
So
they've already all sold out.
Why didn't you pre-order it before now?
The pre-order.
I don't.
Because somebody obviously pre-ordered it because it's
Yeah,
sold out.
people probably pre-ordered it. We were gonna get it on Black Friday, and my dad checked if there was any
in stock.
but there was none. It's all been sold out.
Yeah.
Okay,
all sold
so-
So
out
we'll have to
until
wait
then.
till.
So we are asking the listeners out there, we need a PlayStation 5,
5.
brand spanking new.
Yeah.
We are willing to pay the retail price,
Yeah.
but we want it sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Well, I can wait, but
Can you?
yeah, I can wait. I could. Don't know about my brother though.
Nah.
No. Razik is not going to wait. In fact, as we speak, he's on his iPad trying to
Yeah.
pre-order it. I know, Razik. But if any listeners know contacts that we don't know,
Oh.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, we'll carry on with stories of the week, and you find us a PlayStation 5. I think that's a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good.
If you're celebrating your birthday this day, November the 15th, you're celebrating with William Pitt, the elder, British Prime Minister. He was born in 1708. Also born in 1800, George Rodwell. He was an English composer born in London. He died in 1852. In 1875, Birsa Munda, Indian tribal freedom fighter, religious leader and folk hero of the Munda tribe who led an uprising in Bengal against the British Raj, born in Ulhatu, Bengal Presidency in British India, and he died in 1900. In 1899, Iskandar Mirza, first president of Pakistan, was born. In 1950, Mac Maurice Wilkins, a discus thrower, the first to break 70 meters. He was born in 1950. Also, some Asian people born on this day in history. In 1986, Indian tennis player Sania Mirza. Also, Vidya Sinha, Indian actress, born in 1947. Daljit Kaur, Indian television actress, was born. Kuldeep Manik, Indian singer, born today in 1949. And finally, Kavi Khan, Pakistani film actor, born in 1932. This day in history, November 15th, 2020.
Wow.
Wow, my
Wow.
math now is really dry.
Yeah.
Any more stories, Amber?
I think we should change the name of this show to Animals of the Week because
Okay.
I do have another animal story. just a
Animals of
short
the
one.
week.
Okay. Is this one of our stories or your story? Or my story?
This is one of mine. That,
it?
Yeah. that we
Okay.
have. So, a rare two-headed snake slithers into a woman's house. And, I know we don't live around somewhere that has snakes. I think we would definitely be petrified if that happened.
I'd be horrified. I think I would really be scared.
Yep, I would be scared. I mean, we get scared of the mice that come in. So, I think,
Is that your pet cat
Yeah, the
bringing
mice-
when
mice
the
in?
mice-
the cat bringing the mice in, but a two-headed snake on top of that. So a woman in North Carolina was stunned when she found it while she was cleaning her house. So
So
Two-headed
wow,
snake.
imagine finding that when you're cleaning your house. I'd be petrified.
I'd probably have to change my pants
And,
if I,
I'd
if I
burn
saw.
the house down.
I mean, you get scared by seeing a one-headed snake, but then looking at a snake with two heads,
Yeah, I didn't
you
even know that's
think,
possible.
are you dreaming?
Is it Medusa? Is it?
It's mad, isn't it?
It's a bit
The
mad,
world's
yeah.
going mad. Someone who's just texting, good show, everyone. I enjoyed listening. That's from Dean. I also didn't know Ari's had an animal addiction.
Thank you, Dean, for listening in. He did tell me that he'd listening, and he clearly
you
has.
stuck to
Yeah.
that.
See,
So thank you.
yeah, thank you. You've brought some extra fans.
Yeah, I have
today,
today.
haven't you? Well done to you. 1 in 8 shops will never reopen, or they didn't reopen after the first lockdown, with over 5,500 stores still closed as tourists and office workers stay at home. At least 5,552 shops are shut after the first lockdown, and face uncertain futures. Store closures mean nearly 900 acres of shopping spaces now going unused. Shopper footfall in London is dead, says chairman of Fenwick department store. It comes as bosses of major retailers expect to cut more jobs over the next 6 months. It's sad news, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of jobs getting taken away.
Yeah,
A lot of
obviously.
people unemployed.
Unemployment rate rising.
A lot of people getting bored. What do they do?
I
You
know.
can't do nothing, can you?
Yeah.
Sad news. And also, just sticking on COVID-19, more than 50 million COVID-19 infections have been recorded worldwide. 50 million.
50 million. That's
That's with 1.25 million deaths worldwide. That's a lot of deaths.
I know.
It's a lot. Europe accounted for more than half of the 3.8 million new cases in the last week. US is approaching 10 million cases after infections rose above 100,000 per day. Well done, Donald Trump. World death toll passed 1.25 million on Sunday, with 50,000 in the last 7 days. So it's getting really bad, isn't it, COVID?
yeah.
And you was going to say something about...
Yeah, Pacific island off Vanuatu records its first COVID-19 case, a local who had just returned from the US via Australia. A 23-year-old man tested positive while in quarantine after his flight to Vanuatu. Is it Vanuatu?
You're correct.
Authorities will isolate his fellow passengers but not impose a wider lockdown. It means Vanuatu loses its place on the list of countries with no cases of COVID-19.
That's sad,
Wow, so
isn't it?
all this time hasn't got any COVID-19, and then one
Soon as
one
it goes to
person
the United States,
causes
I mean, it
United
makes
States,
sense.
yeah,
and
Donald
he brings
Trump.
it back.
Donald Trump's fault.
Hmm.
Sooner he goes, the better.
True.
Is he
Exactly.
trying? Is he trying to say
Yeah, well,
He's
that
trying
the
to
votes
say-
are rigged,
cheating, yeah.
cheating?
He's put on all his social medias that he doesn't want to leave, and the vote things they've been cheated and it's been rigged.
Fraud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You
All
know-
this.
Although they're saying it was the most safest vote in history, so
Well,
not really.
you know, when he got voted in last time, no one said it. Oh, it was fraud. It
was
was
fraud.
cheat. You know, I mean, that was the most shocking decision ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Donald Trump, president of the United States, and now the shoes on the other foot. He
Yeah.
doesn't like it, does he?
No, he just
The man's
kicking
terrible.
off.
That's live for me. The man's terrible. Any more stories, Umber?
I have one about a couple who spent £2,000 on pink things, and they had 6 scans, but then they had a baby boy. So this is a bit of a sticky one. When they went to go place the pink hat on the baby, and they said it was a he, not a she.
So they've had many scans, did you say?
Yeah, they had 6 scans.
6
So
scans.
they were certain that it was
It was
going
a
to be a
girl.
girl. So they
And
got all the pink nursery, pink baby shower,
Oh no!
pink Moses basket. So.
Oh no!
But I guess just going to have a pink everything.
Pink. Might as well call the boy Pink.
Yeah.
Easy, isn't
Imagine
it?
going crazy.
You know what I mean? What would you do if you was in that situation? Do you know it happened to one of our footballers, Raul
Yeah.
Jimenez? They had this like a revelation like type of thing. They had this goalpost set up. Obviously, they didn't know if it was going to be a boy and girl. Then they put the colour in, and he had to shoot the
Oh.
football to hit this thing, and it come out blue.
Wow.
And they were all celebrating, yes, it's going to be a boy, it's going to be a boy. And then guess what?
It was a girl.
It was a girl.
How does that even happen?
I
'Cause
just
if you get the
sometimes, like,
scan at like the hospital or something, they would surely know the right
sometimes
thing.
you just
Obviously,
can't
it's
always tell.
something that wasn't sticking out, that should be sticking out and wasn't sticking out, and it was a sticky situation, so you got it all
Imagine,
wrong.
imagine having that someone tells you it's a boy, and then you buy all boy stuff, boy clothes, blue everything, and then it turns out as a girl or something.
I wouldn't know what to do.
Or just keep it pink.
I'd have to take it back.
Yeah, you'd have to, because
know what I mean?
it would look like your baby was the opposite gender, even though it's not.
But the thing is, like, when you buy all this stuff, like, you're like, think technology nowadays shows you it's going to be a girl. So you buy it straight away.
Yeah.
Think I've got the money now, and then slowly we'll build up to a cot. And then 9 months later you find out. And will the shops take the stuff back 9 months later?
Probably not.
No.
You
After
probably
that
don't even
long.
have the receipts after that, so.
No. I talk about tops and clothes. You bought the new Wolves top.
Yeah, I did. I bought the third kit.
Yeah.
And
I haven't seen you like model it yet.
well, basically, I was gonna wear it to football the other day, and I noticed a little hole in it.
No.
So now I'm gonna have to take it back sometime when I get a chance.
A hole in the top.
Yeah, it has like a little ripping at the front.
Take it back. Have you got the badges still on there?
No,
No.
I've still got the tags. Just
Have you got the receipt?
I think so. I'm pretty sure I have. but-
Take it back this week. The longer you leave it.
Are the shops open
Yes,
to take it
yes.
back?
Yeah,
of course.
they should be, so-
Shops are open.
Yeah, I'll try to take it back because I was gonna wear it to football, and then I put it on, and there was a little rip in it. So
Oh no! I bought the top. There's no rip in
Yeah,
mine.
I know.
No. Beautiful. Talking about wearable stuff. A wearable airbag that detects when you've lost your balance and automatically inflates to cushion your fall could protect elderly people from hip injuries.
That's pretty true. I think
good, ain't it?
it could be quite useful.
You know, I might need. Actually, it'd be good for drunk people as well, wouldn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
it would be.
Yeah, a global grad shows goes online to show inventions from scientists and engineers. These include an airbag belt that protects elderly wearers from falls on the street. So, all the latest news from stories of the week here. Grand.
Here
Yeah.
live.
That's good, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
I've got another one here about animals. Holy cow, woman called disturbing and disgusting for cooking a steak for her boyfriend in the toaster. In the viral clip, Juliet stuffs 2 uncooked steaks in her toaster and puts them on medium heat setting. After flipping the steaks around several times, she then removed them from the toaster when they were lightly brown on the outside. Once it had cooled down a little, Juliet proceeded to slather the meat in steak sauce and filmed herself taking a bite. That is...
Genius.
No, it's not that.
I think
Genius.
that's pretty disgusting.
That is disgusting.
That is something that I would do. Do you know that?
Definitely.
No, because I don't think it would be cut properly. Plus, if you put a raw steak in the toaster and then,
then you're gonna
you put
toast
your toast in it,
You've
then
got
that-
some
that would be
meat
nasty.
contamination there.
I think it's a wonderful.
No,
I know what you're saying because I like my steak medium to well done.
Yeah,
But somebody who'd like it just like rare,
rare.
that'd be a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
I did see the video, and I'm
Did
sure
you?
Gordon Ramsay will have something to say about
Yeah.
that.
I mean, it is clever, but it's not at the same time. So
The thing is, how do you clean the toaster afterwards?
after that,
I-
you must have to get some special tools to put inside and deep clean it out properly.
Wow. See, these are stories that you don't look on BBC News, ITV News.
She probably
you
put a video
only
of this on
get
Find
TikTok.
them here.
You only find these stories here. You know, this is the way forward, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, listening
Stories
to
of the
Ramadan
week.
Radio.
Exactly. You got a story there?
I do have a little story about an Aldi shopper who spots another customer tampering with their eggs,
Hmm?
so swapping the free range and the caged hens eggs.
Oh no.
Because one of them's a bit cheaper, but I
Yeah.
guess she wanted the caged
So what you do
one.
is you just swap the eggs.
She was swapping them. I mean, we all check the eggs to make sure they're not broken, but we don't really swap the eggs around, so
Yeah.
she got reported.
Wow. I
So,
don't
yeah.
know. I feel really bad, going to shop and just
Swapping the
swapping
eggs.
eggs. No good. Salams all, great show, very youthful. It's a family thing. Hope you're well and keep up the great work. I love a good steak, Hal. Get cooking. That's from our very own Manova Hussain.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
thank you for the message.
Is he gonna come on anytime soon again?
I've asked him last 2 weeks, are you coming? Are you coming? I think lockdown's scaring him.
Yeah, probably.
You know,
Probably is.
He's a good man. Good man.
I don't
Very
think
knowledgeable.
I've ever been on the same show as him.
I
We've
know.
always been on different times.
We never know. Next week he might
Maybe.
come. He might not.
Maybe if lockdown doesn't scare him away.
He says back very soon.
Good, good. Looking forward to have you back. Cheers, ma'am. UK gets extra bank holiday for a 4-day weekend to celebrate Queen's Platinum Jubilee in 2022. Well, I was excited to hear that we'd have an extra holiday, but it is 2 years away. Britons will be given Friday, June 3rd off as an additional bank holiday in 2022. Forms part of celebrations for Queen's Platinum Jubilee in her 70th year of rule. Late May bank holiday will be put back to the June the 2nd to make 4-day weekend.
Do you know what? I've got something to say about this. normally I work Fridays half day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And guess what now?
You don't.
It'll give me a whole day off. The Queen will give me the day off, but
But you'd rather have.
I'd
a
rather have
day-
it say on the Tuesday when I don't have to
Yeah,
go to work
a full
all
day.
day. Ah, this is gutting, but it's good. I think
Yeah.
it's good for the public.
Yeah, it's good.
But it's 2022.
2020. We'll forget about it by then. 2022. That's two
Too long.
years away.
Oh no!
So
If it was the next year, I'd be really
Yeah,
quite
exciting.
excited.
Yeah,
but
but
you got 2
2022.
years to wait. So
Will I still be alive? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yes.
I hope so.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
Inshallah. Never know. Stories of the week. It is November the 15th. I've got a story here. A Croatian businessman sues Mayfair Casino where he gambled £27 million in 5 days. And then overclaimed that they offered him cash back to play but refused to pay out after he won £1.5 million.
wow.
So the Croatian businessman Just Pohlak claimed bosses at the Park Lane Club casino in Mayfair promised to pay him cash back as an incentive to play there. But Mr. Porik won 1.5 million after spending 27 million. So has he
didn't
actually
make
won?
that much back?
He hasn't really
Um,
won anything, has he?
He lost
He's lost
a
say
lot of it.
Yeah,
so-
exactly.
£25 million or so. Anyway, he was playing roulette, and in 5 days in 2015, the club's owners told London's High Court that they never agreed to financial incentives. Silver Bond Enterprises denied they headhunted Mr. Furyk or made any offer. I mean, he must have a lot of money.
to be gambling that much.
Yeah, exactly.
£27 million.
In 5 days as well.
Mad.
Wow.
It's mad.
Well, Leonid meteor shower to light up the night sky next week with 15 shooting stars every hour visible across the world. The Leonid meteor shower is set to peak on November 16th through November 17th. This is an annual event, but this year will be more visible than last year. The moon is set to only have 5% illuminated at the night peak. Sky gazers should see 10 to 15 meteors streaking across the sky every hour. NASA says the best viewing for the meteor shower will be around 3 a.m.
So we've all got to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning
Yeah.
to look in the sides of these showers of meteoroids.
So tomorrow or the day after 3 a.m. and
3 a.m. Would you do it?
I don't know, I'll probably forget, but would you do it?
Put a reminder on your phone.
Yeah, I'll put an alarm on my phone and look out my window in that time.
Talking about phones, guess what?
Go on.
I've got a new phone.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you're looking, got a new phone.
Big one, huh?
It's massive, but it's good. And guess what? Someone's just messaged me, so I'm just going to quickly have a look at this message and see what it's all about. Hang on. It's a message.
Still getting used to the phone.
I'm
yeah.
still getting, you know what? I'm all over the place with these phones. But yeah, it says, okay. I'll do that right after. I've got to message somebody. Urgent.
Okay.
Urgent.
I don't know. Scary stuff they say.
So tell us about your new phone.
A new phone, yeah. My son actually got the new iPhone 12,
Wow.
Hassan.
Yeah.
And then he says, Dad, you can have my old one. And you know what? Compared to my old phone,
It's double
It's
the
quite
size.
big.
this is just something different. You know, it's wow.
Well, why sleeping with the window open can be good for you. Keeping homes well ventilated at night could cut risk of catching coronavirus. Though it might be cold comfort, you are older or asthmatic. So, do you sleep with the window open?
Not unless it's in the summer, then no.
Well, it could be good for you if it could cut risk of catching coronavirus. I don't really know how that works, but if you have the window open
I know it'd be pretty freezing at night.
and my little brother, he has the fan on every night.
I
when
don't
he
blame
sleeps.
him. It's the best way to sleep.
Yeah.
Cold air.
Cold
Cold air coming
onto
at you, and then in the duvet.
Yeah.
Good. It's good. It
It's
helps
nice,
you
isn't
fall
it?
asleep faster.
I
yeah,
love
I
cold.
agree.
I'm the opposite to the wife. She likes hot. I like cold.
Yeah.
She likes savoury. I like sweet.
Yin and yang.
But we still lasted over 29 years. Not bad, is it?
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, it's time to go.
Time to go already.
Aw.
That's gone quick, hasn't it?
It
Yeah.
has. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
And I'm sure you'll
I'll be back next week.
be back next week. Hopefully we'll have Manova and Shabazz back
Yeah.
as well. So a number will obviously fit in
I'll
when she
come
will.
in when I can.
Until next time, take care.
Bye.
We'll catch you back next Sunday, 10:30. Khuda Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.